Welcome to post Vlogmas day 1. It's the day after Christmas, and poor Caitlin has possibly contracted strep. She's had a sore throat for a few days and her tonsils are terribly swollen, so we're going to take her to the doctor and see what's what, and then I will probably drop her back home and then go back and get the prescription and go to Dollar Tree. So I'll take you along with me.
The nurse was like shocked at how big Caitlin's poor tonsils were. So they did a strep test on her and we're waiting for the results.
Okay, thankfully Caitlin does not have strep, but the doctor thought just to be safe, they would go ahead and put her on a broad spectrum antibiotic for 5 days just to clear up anything she might have, because her tonsils are very, very swollen and she does have like white stuff on them. So the quick strep test doesn't always catch strep either. They're going to be safe and make sure she doesn't have anything. So I'm at Walmart to pick up her prescription, which will probably take a while. But while they're filling it, I will go around and see what there is to see, and I'll take you along with me.
So I really wanted to get this snowman, but it was not meant to be. I'm thinking this would be a good gift for all of the grandnieces and nephews. What fun they could have. So I found a few things. I'll tell you about it more in the car.
Well, bummer. I was going to get that snowman tree because I wanted one of those for a couple years. So I thought, I'll wait till it goes on clearance. I'll get it after Christmas. So they told me I could buy the display model. Awesome. They went to get the box. They were taking it apart. When they got to the middle section, like the body, they realized it had burned. Like the lights had shorted on it at some point and burned part of it. I was like, oh. So then they're like, oh, well, we can't sell this because it's a fire hazard. I'm like, yeah, probably so. So they were going to send their tree to claims so they can get reimbursed for it or whatever. But bummer, man. Oh, well, look out on the bright side. I saved myself some money, right? Yeah. I got a class set of stockings for next year, and I got some pretty Christmas towels for my colleagues for next year. And I got some fuzzy socks for next year for stocking stuffers, because Caitlin and I always love those. And prescription, of course. That's about it. I didn't get a whole bunch of other stuff because mostly I got Christmas clearance. Yeah. And I did find some things for my Valentine gifties that are coming up, and I'll show you what that's going to be soon when I get all the parts, and I'll show you putting it together and all that. So that'll be fun. Now I'm going to head to Dollar Tree and see what they have there. I'm hoping they have the Valentine stuff that I'm wanting, because they were starting to put out Valentine stuff last time it was there, even before Christmas. So we'll see what we can see. All right, Dollar Tree is just down the street here. It's literally like a block and a half down the road. So we'll pop in there and we'll see what there is to see. Somebody almost creamed into me as I was backing out of the parking space. Like they were zipping through the parking lot. I'm like, people, you don't go really fast through a parking lot. It's not a good idea. It can cause an accidente. I've already got one car we're still working on fixing. Let's not mess this one up too. Holy moly. Please, be kind when you're driving, people. Be kind. Okay, we're in the parking lot now. Nothing has happened yet. Probably shouldn't say that right now, but all I have to do is park. Alrighty, here we go. It says 50% off clearance after Christmas. Woohoo! I didn't think Dollar Tree clearanced their stuff out. I think it was Halloween stuff. They didn't clearance Halloween stuff, so they just saved some of it for the next year. I guess it just depends on what it is. We'll go see what we can see. Okay, so you just saw, I just put the cart back. You just saw all the stuff that I got. Holy moly. I didn't know they'd have so much left. Okay, so in the warm car, I got snowman plates, snowman cups, snowman napkins, because I always have a snow day at school party. Perfect for that. I got Valentine suckers. So I have something for my kindness thing that I'm going to do starting when we come back. Plus I have some little treats for my kiddos and for Power Hour, just little doodads for them. They're just the little tiny suckers, like the mini ones. My hat's all crazy. I got stuff for New Year. So they had the little blowout things, which I know I have some at home, but this way I already know where they are. So I don't have to go looking for them. And what else did I get? My gosh, what didn't I get? I got some of those little buckets that had the lids on that snap down. There were 2 of them. And yeah, everything that was Christmas was 50% off. I got the bath poofs. They were 2 for $1. That's going to be for my special Valentine gift that I'll be putting together. So I'm just waiting for a few things to come in, and I'll show you what they are, show you what supplies you need, and I'll tell you where the best place to get them is. Now, a lot of the stuff that I needed for my little special Valentine things were available online at Dollar Tree, but I didn't want to buy a case of stuff. I didn't want to buy a case of poofs. Didn't want to buy a case of bath salts, that kind of stuff. And my Dollar Tree is kind of small, so it doesn't have any of that stuff. But maybe closer to Valentine's Day, they will have some of that stuff because I know they have seasonal stuff that will be coming in. Also, the Target dollar spot will have lots of really cute Valentine stuff. So I may have jumped the gun on a few things, but we'll see. So I might be able to get like bath bombs. They had the heart-shaped ones at Target last year, so I might be able to add that into my cool stuff. But I got a trunk full of stuff from Walmart and Dollar Tree. So I think I'm set for a while. Yeah. And I'm actually kind of glad, I think, that I didn't get the snowman tree, even though it was kind of like, bummer, because it would have been $45. You know, that's half price, and that was still a lot for a tree that's going to sit there for a year. So it's probably just as well, because, you know, we just bought a lot of Christmas presents. Yeah. Oh, and for my grandnieces and nephews, I found coloring/activity books here. The Christmassy ones, 50 cents a piece. I'm like, hey, even the littlest kid could scribble on his. So now I need to get some kind of cool crayons. I'll probably get them like twisty crayons because those are like really awesome. And for the littlest one that's a baby, I'll get them the chunky crayons because even babies can color. Even if they can hold a spoon, they can color. Yeah. Caitlin had every kind of crayon as she was growing up. As soon as she could hold a spoon and do something with it other than just poke herself in the eye, then I gave her crayons. It's good for their fine motor parents. So don't think your kid's too young for coloring, but you do have to watch them. It's so sad. I have so many kiddos, even in 2nd grade, I'm not allowed to have crayons at home. Why? Because my mom's afraid I'm going to color on the walls. Well, are you going to color on the walls? Well, I have before. Well, you're not going to do that, are you? Because we don't color on anything but paper, correct? And the paper that mom said it's okay to color on. Here's the thing. You have to be a parent. You have to watch your kid when they're doing things, obviously. So it just breaks my heart when I hear that kids are not allowed to have Play-Doh. They're not allowed to have scissors. They're not allowed to have crayons or markers or anything like that. Because it all boils down to, and I'm sorry if this offends you, it all boils down to lack of supervision. Now, I'm not saying that kids aren't sneaky, because they can get stuff when you're not watching. Yeah. But generally, when a kid says, I'm not allowed to have something, it's because the parent doesn't want to take the responsibility to watch the kid when they're using it. And that is sad, because that's how kids develop their motor skills. And we can see it when they come to school. We can tell the kids that have colored and done Play-Doh and finger paint and all that stuff, because the ones that have can hold a pencil and the ones that can't hold a pencil. They have a hard time writing, and it's a struggle for them, and they do not like writing. So give your kids crayons, people, come on. Anyway, color with them, it's therapeutic. I like to color. Still now, I like to color. Rant over. Let's go home. I'm gonna go the back way, because I don't need to go the other way, because I've done all the damage I need to do to my credit card. I got a fraud alert on the other card that we use, because we have 2 that we use. I've been using my Discover card like crazy, because they give you such a good cash back deal, and on restaurants, I think through December, you got $5 back for every time you went or something. Some special deal. So I'm gonna go the back way here. I can show you where I used to live. When I first moved here 20 years ago, holy moly, 20 years ago, man, I feel old. Anyway, when I first moved here and got married to my husband, we lived in the trailer that I had bought when I was going to school in college. And it was a brand new trailer. I ordered it out of a catalog. It was gorgeous, gorgeous. And it didn't really fit in this kind of not so gorgeous trailer park, but you can only put a trailer on your private land or in a trailer park. So we put it here. So let me show you. It kind of looks slummy now. Okay, it did not look like that 20 years ago. I would not have lived there. That looks really slummy now. But when we moved there, it was really nice. The people around us were really nice. They had nicely kept up trailers. And it was a decent place to live. We lived there for a year as newlyweds, and then we bought our first house, which was the house we moved out of to move into the new house that we live in now. So I can show you that too sometime. It is 12:43 and I've been out far too long for a person on a break. So I'm gonna head home because I got a lot of work to do bringing all that stuff in that I just bought. Today's agenda, nothing, really nothing. I mean, got Caitlin to the doctor. I picked up her meds. She can now take them. I don't think I want to go here. I think I want to keep going straight. So that's in my pile of stuff to bring in for her. I grabbed some more Sudafed for my husband and me. Have you gotten Sudafed at Walmart in the last few years? You have to show your driver's license. It's a big deal because of all the people that make meth. And I guess pseudoephedrine is one of those components of meth. So Sudafed is a closely monitored drug now. So I got some of that because we're out, and both of us have like this horrible sinus junk happening this year, and I don't know what the deal is. It's just ridiculous. Okay. But what are you gonna do? I mean, neither of us have ever had this many sinus problems in our lives before. It's just weird. I avoided town pretty much. I just went through the neighborhoods. Alrighty. We never went and looked at Christmas lights. How sad is that? I don't know. The three of us this year for Christmas were just kind of not necessarily bah humbuggy, but just kind of not super in the Christmas spirit this year. I think we've all had like sinus junk going on, so we haven't felt that great. We're all exhausted. We're all stressed out from school and work. It just, it was hard to get the energy mustered to be in the Christmas spirit fully. So even Caitlin was like, you know, just didn't really feel like Christmas this year. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's kind of a bummer. Like, usually she and I are like gung-ho. We make Christmas cookies and we make Christmas candy. We wrap our presents before the night before. We go shopping before the night before. We go look at Christmas lights, make a big deal out of it. Like, we'll make hot chocolate. We'll take it in the car with us, get all bundled up, go look at Christmas lights at the cool displays just, you know, like within half an hour of us, because there are several neighboring towns that have really cool displays in their parks. And for a very small fee, like a donation, you can go through there and you drive through, you just turn your lights off, you drive through, you enjoy all the lights and sounds because they have a whole show that goes with it. But we just didn't do that this year. We didn't go to Silver Dollar City for Christmas. We just kind of bah humbugged it, sort of. But I don't know. Christmas was still good. I mean, yesterday was still a good day. It just didn't feel as magical as it usually does. So, it's okay. Not everything can be amazing and full of, you know, fireworks and rockets and things, I guess. But there's probably no point in checking the mailbox. I'm just gonna not do it. All right. Thankfully for lunch today, I don't need to cook anything because Caitlin has food and I have food. I have leftover chilies from Saturday and I have leftover Longhorn from Sunday. So I shall be eating my leftovers today, possibly for lunch and for dinner, because my husband can have some leftover Christmas dinner. So I cooked a ham, did mashed potatoes and gravy. I thought I was doing rolls, but you know how that turned out. It was bread, but the bread was amazing. Oh my gosh. It was done last night around 8:30, so we just had like that for dessert. We got pecan pie, we had stuffing, we had Parmesan green beans, we had candied yams. I'm in the garage now. That's why the light changed hands here. And I think I told you everything we ate. Yeah, so leftovers. Yay, I like leftovers. That means Mama doesn't have to cook. People can just put stuff on a plate and push some buttons and whammo bammo, there's food. Oh, I made the Oreo fluff. I showed you that. I did not make the crack balls. I can still do that because I still have the stuff to make it, but it's not necessary. I might do that for New Year. And I think that's pretty much everything. Since only half the tree is decorated, it won't take much to undecorate it, so that's kind of a plus. Mango didn't bother anything on the tree. Now, Onyx, when she was little, like last year for Christmas, she was a maniac. She would climb up on the couch, because there's a couch right next to the tree, you know, the arm of the couch. She would jump on there, and then she would, like, get in the tree. Like, she was a tree critter. And so would Mittens sometimes, a little stinker. But, I don't know. They just didn't really bother too much this year. Mango didn't bother anything. I was afraid she would bother the stockings. Not at all. Didn't even faze her. She didn't even care. Yeah, she does other stuff, but she doesn't bother things like that. So, okay, I'm going to go in, unload the trunk, and relax for a while. So I will check back in later. Oh my goodness, people. So I'm sitting here. I just finished my Chili's leftover fajitas. They were delicious. And I'm watching one of my favorite vloggers, Teresa from ChaChaCakes. I will link her below because she's amazing. If you haven't heard me talk about her, I don't know where you've been. No, just kidding. So she is a first grade teacher in Wisconsin, originally from California, where her sister still lives, Sarah at Home. She has a YouTube channel too, but she's kind of on a little hiatus because of some internet issues, but you can catch her on Instagram. And she is, I'll have to link her below because I don't think her Instagram name is the same as her YouTube channel name. So I will find that and link it below. So I'm watching Teresa and she's talking about Amy Grant. Yeah, girl. Yes, we are sisters of the 80s and we grew up with Amy Grant Christian music and I love her Christmas music too. So yes, I feel you, girl. Okay, so I'm enjoying my Teresa time and I opened my awesome blankie. This, y'all, this takes electric blankets to a whole nother level. Look at this. I have this control, and you can obviously make it warmer or colder, depending on your frosty level. But I thought, okay, I'm going to try this. Oh, I just turned it on. Like, I literally pulled it out of the package like 2 minutes ago, flipped it open, and I plugged in the pluggy at the end. It's down here somewhere under my other blankie. Because Pikachu's, you know, snuggling with me right here too. Whoop. Pikachu's right here snuggling with me. So, I've got this plugged in, and it warmed up really fast. And I am not even cold now. Amazing, because I'm always cold. Yeah, I always have blankets on me. So this, it's like if your favorite fleecy blanket and your favorite electric blanket had a baby. This would be the offspring. This is like electric blanket 2.0. I'm not even kidding. This is amazing. If I can find it somewhere to link it for you below, I will, because I know that I have people out there that are cold like me and need the warmth of this blanket. So if you want to be wrapped in the warmth of love that this blanket gives you, look for the link below. I will do my best to find one because I want to share the love with you, because this is probably one of the best Christmas presents that I've ever gotten. Not even kidding. And I thought about taking it to bed with me last night, but I thought, I don't want this cord hanging over me. So I didn't open it till today. But oh, it was so worth the wait. This is amazing. Onyx is having a hissy fit with Mango down there. She thinks that she is the only kitty for me. So she doesn't want to share me. Poor baby. Okay. I'm going to get some more watching done. You see all the cat toys everywhere. Oh my gosh. This is like looking good compared to what it did look like. The cat toys are everywhere. But I'm going to finish watching Teresa, enjoying my fire. I finished my unboxing videos. Yay. All right. I'm going to get back to my hard work of keeping warm and watching YouTube. Chat with you later. Morning. Happy December 27th. It is Thursday. I actually had to ask my husband if it was Thursday today. Yay, I've gotten to the point where I don't remember what day it is. That makes me feel like I have succeeded in my teacher winter break. I am binge watching Vanessa at my second grade life. And I've seen her open these really good stuff teacher boxes before. And I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. But do I need another subscription box? The answer is no. I don't need another subscription box. But I've got to tell you, really good stuff is really good stuff. Anything I've ever gotten from them for my classroom has been great quality and really useful, amazing things. So I totally caved and I subscribed to their box, and then I just went on their website right here and looked in their Q&A down here at the bottom, and it says, after placing my first order, how long does it take to get my box? Holy guacamole, Batman. Your box will be shipped in about 24 hours and you should receive it in 2 to 3 days. Sorry, I thought there was cat hair on the screen. There's usually cat hair on everything. If you're a pet owner, you feel me. Your pet hair gets everywhere, no matter what you do. Anyway, I'm so excited. So I will be sure to share what I get in my box when it comes. I'm thinking they'll send me the January box, probably. I don't really know how that's going to work. It'll either be the December box or the January box. I don't know how they're going to do it. But you'll find out when I get it because I will show you. But I love this because it always has enough for 36 students. And look, you get, if I can find it up here, what's inside. So, get a surprise theme for your class. And there's always something. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Something for you, something for your classroom, and something for your students. So how fun. And I think it would be really fun to open it with your students when you get it. Like, you might want to open it before you get to school just to see, you know, if they're going to freak out on you when they see it. And maybe if you don't want to use that stuff right away, don't show them. But, you know, like preview it first. But I think it'd be really fun if every month, if when you get this box, if you take it to your classroom and show your students what you're going to do. That would get some excitement going, up the engagement factor. Anyway, this is not a plug for really good stuff. I do like their company. They are a little on the pricey side, but you get great quality. Just like if you order from Lake Shore, their products are not cheap either, but their quality is not cheap. So you know you're getting good quality stuff when you buy from those two companies. So I'm not getting like a sponsorship from them or any kind of kickback or anything. I'm just sharing stuff that I like. So if you're interested in getting this box, wait till you see what I've got in mine and you might want to try it too. I vlog watching Buddy. Space Kitty. It apparently is kitty nap time.